What is up, guys? It is Serval here, and welcome to episode 225 of the FIFA 13 career mode. Honestly, I don't know how I've got this far into the career mode, but it's definitely down to all your guys' support. So today we have two games for you. At home against AS Monaco in the league, but first we have a home match against Lazio in the Europa League. And I quickly want to say it's actually away. I quickly want to say that I do apologise for the lack of videos recently. It is coming towards the end of the school year though, and so that means a lot of important stuff to do, and I've just finished my exams and stuff like that. But I will be back to normal very, very soon, so please expect the usual regular videos. I just apologise for the couple of days that we've missed out. A lovely diving header by Benzia to kickstart this episode. Sissoko with a long-range effort that only just went over the bar, and I've seen him score some really, really nice long ranges. But speaking of nice, look at the kit. Look at the black kit, the detail. Oh, I like it. I don't know how Benzia didn't manage to squeeze that one in, but it just whizzed past the post as we look for an away goal in the tie against Lazio because we want to progress in the Europa League. Benzia again denied by the keeper. But you can feel a goal was coming. It was all us in the early parts of this game, dominating as we should and as we do. Look at this. Look at this. Aki. Look at that. That was a lovely, lovely goal. And from a centre-half. I mean, I just don't get it. I remember many years ago now, back when I was at Chelsea, Jeffrey Broomer, my young centre-half, scored a similar goal to that by Nathan Aki. And I just thought I'd bring it up. But look at this. He takes it down. Lovely, lovely control in the box. Takes it round two players. Beats the third with a slide tackle and just beats the keeper, knocking it off the post and in. Knocking it, same thing. YOLO. I didn't just say YOLO, I do apologise. Look at this, Mr. F, a lovely, lovely close control to get away from the defenders, and he's still going. Probably should have released it a little while ago. Got a little bit lucky to win it back, but then look at that, they nearly went in from the deflection off his own player. That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? Lulic here on the ball, just walking past my defenders, testing the high wall for the first time, and if Fer had got that to that and headed it more accurately, then we would have been 1-1. But then Benzia was set through, he was unleashed, and it was finally time for his first goal of the match. And his 20th goal in all competitions this season. So he is our on-fire striker. He's getting goals left, right and centre for us recently in the league. And hopefully he can start getting a little bit more in all competitions. I mean, as you can see, he's definitely up to scratch in the Europa League. Perhaps leading the goal-scoring charts in the Europa League. You never know. He might be up for a golden boot or a golden ball or whatever it is that they give at the end of the season. But anyway, it's not the end of the season yet. We've still got a long, long way to go. Immobile there is just completely taken out by Nabab. And Nabab is a little bit too aggressive for my liking. I mean, he's come in, he's got a couple of red cards this season already. I mean, that's another one to add to his tally there. But Immobile is going to, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. This guy's going to step it up, and he's going to hit the bar. My high wall, of course, didn't dive because my controller is broken. Jordan, if you're watching, buy me a controller for my birthday. Yeah! Speaking of my birthday, I just booked tickets to go and see a really nice band that I like in October. But anyway, that was a little bit of a distraction as Immobile gets his 7th cup goal to make it 2-1. We do have 2 away goals, so we are in a position of advantage. But it was soon to be 3-1. Benzia stepped inside, and as soon as he steps inside, you better damn well close that angle on him real fast. Otherwise, he's going to net. And it is his 21st goal of the season. I mean, I think, that it's his only first goal. I mean, he scored his 20th a little while ago. But Benzia's on par for the hat-trick. Lovely, lovely fake shot beating the defender. And the tackle came in too late to make it 3-1. 3 away goals. This tie looks set to be ready, already in our pocket. But then Immobile again just came out of nowhere. And it just goes through and forces Mihajlov into a very, very, very good save. But it was again Lazio who got on the attack after the home crowd support backed them a little bit more in the second half. Lulic was put through, and he made it 3-2 in our favour. 3 away goals, but here we go. The 4th coming courtesy of Rudy Dale, who hasn't scored in a while for us, but he's getting back on track. Still a while behind Benzia, only 2/3 of the way there, but Rudy Dale is going to be a very, very key asset. He is one of my young and improving strikers, probably the best striker at the club along with Benzia, and that goal was very, very lucky to go in. A lovely, lovely deflection to do the keeper. I don't even know what the keeper was doing. He did like a barrel roll or something. Then look at this. Rangel was found in space, and if that had gone in, whew, Marchetti would have been well beaten. However, the final score was 4-2 at full time. And while that's a risky result because Lazio could very easily take a 2-0 lead, we have a 4 away goal, so we should be on track to go through into the next round in the Europa League. But time to go down to some scouting. Basically, the way I do it with my players is I look at their stats. If any of their stats has the potential to reach 80 or above, I pretty much sign them. Also, they need a high overall. Like, I'm looking for 48, 49, 50 at least, and 29 is not a good starter. So I'm going to be signing Estavio Pereira. He is a good overall already, and he has good potential to be up to 94 rated. Imagine that. I'm going to be rejecting that player there, as you can see, and it's down to these two, Bentu Moreles and Estavio Pereira. So Pereira or Moreles, it was very, very tight. Moreles actually has a little bit more capability to get to stats. However, he is younger, so therefore I'm going to be signing Pereira right now. Because he's 16 and therefore eligible to join the first team almost straight away if he accepts the contract, of course. He can play in a variety of positions, as you might have just saw it there, and he has potential to be a very, very good, technically gifted player. But enough of that. On to the next league game. The scouting, you'll get updates eventually. I mean, every few months or so, or every month, I will give you an update, of course. But yeah, in the long term, we'll see how our players progress. We have a game against AS Monaco in the league, and in the league, we really need to step up our game. It's going to be very, very tight towards the end of the season if we get on top or not. It's going to be really, really tight. And now, at this stage, every point matters. Every point is going to start to matter. And it's Enzo Real who's going to get himself a goal. He has been a red-hot scoring form as well recently. A couple of long-range efforts from him. And this time he just fake shots in the box, steps past all of the defenders one by one, and no, he doesn't. He just beats one, and then he lashes onto it and puts it along the floor into the bottom corner, unstoppable by the keeper, and gives us an early lead in the match against AS Monaco. Musacchio, what a technique there, but it was unfortunately straight at the keeper, and the keeper managed to pounce on it and save it very, very easily. Monaco then had their first chance, and it was a wonderful bit of defending from my defenders, and a joint effort from my keeper as well to keep that out. And that was it. The first half was pretty boring. It was actually in the second half that the action really got started. Enzo again there winning a corner, but nothing came from it. And this was a very boring match. I mean, my players had just had a Europa League match. It was actually a few different starters that I don't start usually because I wanted to make sure that I keep my squad rotated so that I have fresh legs for every game, because it's now into that stage where we have cup ties, important league games, all of that. That would have been a nice goal. Felipe Anderson going for the spectacular. Nothing stops him, but he's not going to score all of those ever. Or, if he does, it will be definitely the goal of the season. Perhaps the goal of the career mode. But Fofana was set through that. He lashed onto that, and that would have been a wonderful, wonderful goal to go out with. But in the end, it was Enzo Real's goal. There you can see the replay on the screen, who got us the 1-0 win. 1-0 is enough. 3 points will do. And we progress into the next game. But next we have the update from my New Zealand scout, Chris Payne there. Craig Lindsay was not good enough. Marco Lindsay, probably his brother or something like that, not good enough. Max not good enough. His overall is just too low. His overall is too low as well. I mean, all these guys, they might have had good potential, but their overall is too low, and I'm only looking for the best players. Only the best. Simply the best. I don't know why I was singing. Sorry, guys. Anyway, Umtiti wants ambition. He says that even if we offered him double the money, he wouldn't re-sign, and I understand that. I mean, sometimes a player just needs to move away. I've seen it before at Sevilla, at Chelsea, at Southampton. I accept that, and I will be selling him in the transfer window if I'm still here in the summer. But look at this. This is why every point matters. We're 2 points behind Marseille. We have let the league position go. We're not on top anymore, and now it's getting serious. The last 7 games in the league, it's going to start... Ooh, it's going to start getting tingly. We're in April, for God's sake. It's going to start getting tingly. Start getting so tight. Benzia isn't even on top in the league anymore, so we need a brace from him to start scoring. We need all our strikers, all our team members to start stepping it up, because we can do this. We can win the league. We can win the Europa League, and we will. We will. And unfortunately, we haven't got anyone on the clean sheets because our keeper was sold for in exchange for Mikhailov. Look at Pereira. Gonna offer him a contract. The 16-year-old is ready, up for grabs. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you could please leave a like, I would very much appreciate it. And apart from that, I will see you all next time. Bye.